O you who have faith in Allah Most High, do not take the Jews and do not take the Christians as your friends and allies. You can do all kind of mathematics that you want to do. You cannot avoid the conclusion. It is a valid conclusion, it is unassailable, that Allah is not talking about all Jews and He's not talking about all Christians. And hence we have the right to ask the following question. Well then, which Jews and which Christians is He talking about? This methodology is unassailable. We know that there have been several efforts to explain this verse of the Quran. Several efforts, meritorious efforts. May Allah bless them for their struggle. But this methodology that we are using is unassailable. Which Jews and which Christians is Allah speaking about when He says, don't take them as your friends and allies? And we say, the answer is there in the words which follow. Ba'aduhum awliya'u ba'd. As plain as daylight. The answer is ba'duhum awliya'u ba'd. Allah is saying, do not take such Jews and do not take such Christians as your friends and allies, ba'duhum awliya'u ba'd, who themselves are friends and allies of each other. In other words, the Quran is telling us, or you may want to use the word the Quran is anticipating. If you have any problems with the word anticipate, well, the Quran is telling us that there's going to come a time when a mysterious reconciliation between Jews and Christians is going to take place. And a Jewish-Christian alliance is going to emerge in history. When that Jewish-Christian alliance takes place, then Allah is commanding us, do not take them as your friends and allies. Has that Jewish-Christian alliance emerged? The only ones who seem to be unaware of that are those who are waging their Yankee jihad in Syria, and they don't have time for the Quran. And the Yankee jihad in Libya, and they don't have time for the Quran. No. The rest of us know that the Jewish-Christian alliance has emerged. Yes, it has. It is the Zionist Jew and the Zionist Christian who have bonded themselves together in a Judeo-Christian Zionist alliance. And they are the ones who took power in Britain, causing the British government to issue the Balfour Declaration in 1917. They're the ones who took control of power in the United States of America, establishing a mysterious relationship with the United States and Israel, as Britain had with Israel before. They're the ones who today have NATO as their military arm. They're the ones who defy every law, domestic law, international law, every law they defy. They break every law in order to achieve their objectives. They use deception, they use monstrous lies, they use oppression, and then they come to you and tell you, you must obey the law. You are breaking the law. When they don't have even any shame on their faces, but you've broken the law so many times. These are the ones who want to control the world. They're the ones who want to establish one world government. I don't know what's wrong with the world of Islamic scholarship, that they seem to be so happy talking and lecturing about peanuts and keeping the Muslim masses happy out there with halwa, while a people are attempting to take control of power all over the whole world. And the silence from the world of Islamic scholarship is so profound, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing. These are the people who brought the state of Israel into being. These are the people who have kept Israel alive. And these are the people who want to rule the world, Islamic eschatology says, so that they could give to Israel the status of ruling state in the world. Why do they want Israel to rule the world? The rest of us know it. The only ones who don't know it are those who are waging their Yankee jihad in Syria. They don't have time for this. They want Israel to rule the world so that tomorrow a man will stand up in Israel. Nabi Muhammad ﷺ described that man to us. He said he would be a Jew, not a system. He said he would be a Jew. He said he'd be a young man. He'd be powerfully built. He'll have curls. The Orthodox Jews have curls. And he would declare from Jerusalem, I am the Messiah, Al-Masih. But he would not be the Messiah, because he would not be the son of Maryam, alayhi salam. He would be Al-Masih al-Dajjal. All of us know that. They don't know it yet. They're too busy waging their Yankee jihad, taking weapons from NATO, begging NATO to impose a no-fly zone so they could bomb the Gaddafi out of existence so they could then take over Libya. Without the help of NATO, they could never have taken over Libya. No. So they took help from the enemies of Islam. They took help from those that Allah prohibited us from maintaining friendly ties with them. And now they parade themselves as mujahideen. No, they are Dajjal's warriors.